Hello and welcome everyone to this next episode in my cooking series. Today I'm going to be making a fresh homemade dried garden herb blend. And the herbs that I used in this batch are oregano, thyme, sage, parsley, mint, and some cilantro. I do have some other herbs growing, but for this batch that's what I used. I'm going to go over some of the process that I went through to make this dried garden herb blend. I washed the herbs in a big bowl of water. It's quite a large batch, but it shrinks down at the end. And then I drained that, and you can pat it dry, but I didn't, and it worked just fine. But you just get a large cookie sheet or baking pan, and you just distribute it out on the pan evenly, and you set your oven to a warm setting, nothing over 100 degrees. If your oven doesn't have a warm setting, then it may not work, but if it does have a warm setting, then the dehydrating of the herbs works, or drying the herbs works really well. I do have a dehydrator, but I use that for smaller batches, and the warm setting in the oven I use for larger batches, and it works really well. So the time that it takes to dry the herbs varies, but it took mine about 4 hours, and that was for a large bowl of herbs. And but it'll vary depending on your oven temperature and stuff like that. And so we just want to kind of keep an eye on it. I flipped the herbs about 2 or 3 times during the 4 hours, just kind of moved them around a little bit to make sure no steam was collecting or anything like that, and it seemed to work really well. You can also air dry your herbs. You can dehydrate them, like I said, but the warm setting on the oven seems to work really well. So once the herbs are dried in the oven, you take them out, and I de-stemmed the herbs, and then after I took all the stems out, or any woody sticks or anything like that, mainly from the thyme or the oregano, but you just use your hand and you kind of crush the herbs up, and they crush up just fine. And then you find a spice jar or any type of empty container, and you can just start filling that up. And the dried herbs just are excellent with with soups or sandwiches or chicken salad, or just several different dishes that are good with dried herbs. And I think you'll really enjoy this if you do dried herbs, and it's really extra good when it's from dried herbs, fresh cut from your garden and freshly harvested from your farm, garden, backyard, whatever. But the fresh herbs just are 100% better than a dried herb blend from the store. I think you should definitely check it out. And thank you again so much for watching. Please comment with your ideas and maybe different herb blends that you've tried, or dried herb mixes. And please subscribe. Take care, and have a great one.